Hey guys, it's Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today I'm going to be showing you how I installed this gorgeous wig from Wiggins Hair and how I styled it in this beautiful like body wave-ish-esque style. I'm going to get into all the ins and outs, the unboxing, what I thought of the hair, and yeah, how I got this look essentially. If you want to see how I achieved this, make sure you keep on watching and I'll see you in a second. Getting into the unboxing, as always, yes, I did film this in my bed, don't mind that, but as I said, this hair is from Wiggins Hair and I got this wig in a medium cap size, 26 inches and HD lace. This is all the stuff that came inside of the box. I got a melt band, some lashes, a wig cap, and a little satin bag. Guys, I'm so sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. By the way, I'm doing my laundry because I'm going away tomorrow, so let's try to ignore that. But yes, this is how the wig looked straight out of the box. It came in these really cute little pin curls and the lace came pre-bleached and pre-plucked. And as always, I'm not going to complain when I see this. I was really happy with this. Here's me bringing you in on a little close-up so you can really get a look at those knots. They were bleached seamlessly, especially towards the front. I would say I could see the knots a little bit more towards the back of the wig. Usually that tends to be the case because the hair is a lot denser there compared to the front, so they tend to knot the hair a bit thicker towards the back of the lace. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Regardless, I was really happy, and if I bleached these myself, it would probably turn out something very similar to this. They really ate with the bleach knots. I just combed out the curls quickly so you guys could see what that looks like. And again, here's another close-up of the cap. It came with a pre-sewn in elastic band so you can adjust it to your head, and yeah, you can really see the bleach knots, I feel like, here. Usually with the wigs that I get, even if they're pre-bleached, pre-plucked, etc., I'll usually just wash it, co-wash it, because I like to do my own styling on them. But this one I left because I really loved how the curls looked. I didn't pluck the lace anymore. All I did is I went in with my hot comb and a wax stick just to get all the hairs pushed back so that I have a clean starter base to apply this on my head. And as you can see, this literally looks like it's been customized by a professional, so I was really happy with this. And yeah, let's move on to the install. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the density of this wig, guys, but do you see how thick this is? This has to be like a 200% density, because I'm used to like getting like 180 or maybe 250 if it's really curly hair, but I'm not. It's very rare for me to receive a straight body wave wig that is this full and thick, so I was just very impressed at this point. The lace was looking invisible as I was holding it up, so I already know this install was gonna eat. To tint my lace, I grabbed my Born This Way foundation in the shade Spiced Rum, and I used a dense kabuki brush as always and just tinted the lace, really making sure I saturate that product into the lace. As you can see now, it's definitely disappearing when I hold it up. I put the wig on, and guys, I just quickly want to note, you know, I didn't hot comb the middle part whatsoever. All I did was hot comb the sides of the hairline, so for it to even lay this flat at this point just goes to show how they really took their time styling and putting this wig together. So shout out to Wiggins Hair, you guys know what the girlies want. I grabbed two little claw clips and just clipped the hair to the side so I could focus on cutting away these ear tabs, as you can see I'm doing here, making sure that it is fitting snugly and securely around my ear. And yeah, this is always the first thing I do. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut out a little widow's peak section, well, cut out, pluck out, whichever. I do this so it matches up with my natural hairline. I found ever since I've started doing a widow's peak, guys, because I have a natural one, I have to have a wig with a widow's peak, otherwise I just think it looks fake and it just doesn't suit my head shape. So I know in the past I just kind of like went with the natural shape of the wig, how it came, but you just get so much better results if you try your best to match it to your natural hairline, guys. So definitely really take a look at how your hairline sits and go off that. I don't know if you guys have watched my last few videos, but I did say that I can't use the bold hold wig glue anymore because it's giving me chemical burns. So the next best thing that I found is this Ebin wig adhesive thing. I've always seen people use it, but I'd never used it up till now, so I was really like anxious because I wasn't sure about how well it would hold. So far, I've tried it on one other wig and it held up for about 3 days before it started lifting. But it is definitely better than getting chemical burns and ruining my forehead, guys. So this is what we're going to have to do for now. Essentially, what I do with the Ebin spray is I kind of apply it in the same way I would with a wig glue. I go in layers. So I spray it on the back of a little like edge brush thing, or you know, you could use anything for this, and I apply a layer of this onto the section I'm going to glue down. I let it get tacky with my hairdryer on cool, and then go in with another layer and just repeat the same process. I use about 4 to 5 layers of the Ebin spray, and I just find this gives me the best hold and I feel the most secure to go out in this with this many layers. Once the last layer is tacky, I just place the lace back over the top, press it down, and then just make sure it's completely dry before moving on to the next section. If I find any sections going a bit white, I just go in with my foundation before grabbing my melt band and tightly wrapping that around my head. I let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, a bit longer than I would a normal glue, just because, I don't know, I just feel like I want to make sure it's definitely secure on my head. After about 20 minutes, I take it off and grab my eyebrow razor and start cutting away at the lace. I take my time with this because, again, the wig isn't as secure as it would be with a normal wig glue. So I don't know, well, maybe it is, but I was just extra cautious because I didn't know what to expect or how easily this lifts. So I just cut away very carefully and took my time doing this. As you can see, when I was cutting the lace, some pieces were turning white and other pieces were like slightly lifting. So I just went in with a little bit more at the back of my edge brush and just quickly went over any areas that were like popping off. Once everything is dry, I'm grabbing a contour shade. This is my Charlotte Tilbury contour thing stick, which is too light for me, but it's just perfect for getting rid of that white cast that wigs usually give. So I grab a tiny detail brush and just go over the hairline, and as you can see, it's just melted and blended everything perfectly into my forehead. So yeah, little trick for you guys. Once all of that is done and I've got the base nice and neat, I'm gonna go ahead and carve out where I want my baby hairs to be. I always go sort of mid-brow and then all the way down to my sideburns. Once I've mapped out where I want my baby hairs to be, because I haven't plucked this wig yet, I'm just quickly gonna go ahead and go over just behind the hairline where the baby hairs lay, and then a little bit on the baby hairs I'm gonna pluck as well, just to make them a little bit more wispy and just look softer basically. Once that is done, I'm grabbing my scissors and cutting the baby hairs just above my brow and just underneath my cheekbone before going in with my mini hair straighteners and curling inwards towards my face to create these tiny little cute curls. Now that I've got all the baby hairs ready to style, I'm grabbing this Wella Performance hairspray. I don't know where this hairspray came from. I have like 5 ginormous cans of this in my house, guys, but it really works well for baby hairs. Just use any medium hold hairspray you've got if you don't have this one. And as you saw, I generously coat my edge brush with my hairspray before going in and sweeping the baby hairs. I kind of use my finger to guide the direction I want it to go in, but also just letting them do their own thing and curl in the shape that they want to curl. So I'm just gonna keep repeating this until I'm happy with how all the baby hairs are laying, and then I'm grabbing my preheated hot comb and just pressing along the hairline to make sure everything is flat and that there are no flyaways in the little baby hair section that I've just carved out. I'm going to let those sit underneath the melt band again for about 10 minutes and then reveal this. I'm going to take my hair down and we're going to move on to the styling portion of this video. I haven't done a side part in a very long time, I feel like, or maybe I have, I don't know, but I don't really do side parts anymore. I'm a middle part girly all the way, so I wanted to switch it up for today's video. I just sectioned my hair in a deep side part and then grabbed my wax stick and my hairspray again and generously went over that on the part-in before grabbing my hot comb and just flattening everything out. Really taking my time with this because we do not want a bulky wig. We want this to lay as flat as possible. Even section it out, which you'll see me do in a second, just to ensure that the product is evenly distributed. Oh my gosh, why can't I say that word? You know what I mean. And yeah, that the hair is fully saturated in the product so that we get the flattest install possible. Now I loved sort of this beachy curl that I already had going on without any styling from the curls that I brushed out. So I kind of wanted to lean into this sort of really loose, wavy, flowy kind of look we had going on. So what I did is I sectioned my hair in half or thirds, I think this is a third, and grabbed my Lulabelle's waver. This is like the biggest size they have. Use the biggest waver you can possibly find. You don't want a small tiny crimper, you want a big waver, guys. I can't emphasize this enough. I put it on the highest setting, and then I just grabbed big chunks of hair and started crimping or waving every single section. I let the waver sort of sit for about 3 to 5 seconds before moving down the hair, and I just repeat this all throughout the hair. And yeah, this is sort of how I create this beachy, wavy, loose wave, body wave look. Like, you know when you get a body wave wig or bundles and it has that specific look when it comes straight out of the pack, that's kind of the vibe I wanted to go for. So yeah, once I do each section, I generously coat it in hairspray, again with the generous hairspray, and then move on to the top of my head. As you can see at the top of my head, I'm not starting all the way at the top. I'm sort of leaving about a 4-inch gap from when the roots of the hair is to the bottom. Oh my gosh, why can't I talk today, guys? You know what I mean. Don't start all the way at the top, because it will make the hair look bulky and not flat, and again, it's just gonna make the hair look stiff and not lean into the relaxed look that we want to go for today. Once all the hair was waved, I just defined the parting with some concealer, and then gently picked out and started running my fingers through the hair so it had, again, a more relaxed look to it. This hair is 26 inches, as I said at the start, but for some reason it feels like a 28, guys. I don't know if it's just me, but the hair length is definitely true or beyond what they said. And yeah, I had an event that I went to after this, guys. I got so many compliments on my hair. I love this look. I think waves for the summer all the way. If you guys want to get all the details to the wig, make sure you check the link in the description box. I'll have everything listed down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.